Now, Dumbo wasn't the only area where local businesses were hurt. In fact, all over the tri-state, entrepreneurs are struggling to rebuild. You may have seen our show a couple of weeks ago when we came here to Liberty Warehouse, and what used to be a thriving center of commerce was reduced to ruins. But this holiday season, you can help them rebuild right here in Red Hook. We first came here in late September on a Made in Brooklyn tour. Picket Furniture on the second floor came out okay. But Steve's Authentic Key Lime Pie headquarters on the first floor was totaled.
Around 5 o'clock, the water started lapping up to my feet at the front door, and I was already on generator power. So it was time to go home. We were out of power for 15 days, so all of our perishables were lost.
But Steve's oven still worked, so he spent the next week or so cooking chicken and potatoes for local residents and all the volunteers that came to help clean out his space. Walls were ripped out and replaced, and now they are back and ready to take your order for the holidays. All right, so come down and buy a pie. Steve's Authentic Key Lime Pies. They are the best in the land.
Thank you. You can check us on the web at stevesauthentic.com.
Check them out, get a pie. You get a pie and you get to help. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
But other business owners in the warehouse have not been able to get up and running quite as quickly, like Mark Snyder of Red Hook Winery, who, when we first met, impressed us with his mission to help spread the word on the quality of New York vines.
We make wine from 100% New York grapes. 99% of them are from the North Fork of Long Island. And we have one small vineyard that we work with in Finger Lake.
The Red Hook Winery was a gorgeous space with a tasting room in the front by the water, and in the back is where they were aging 3 vintages. But Superstorm Sandy changed all that. Within a few short hours, this was turned into this, leaving Mark's business in a state of complete devastation.
Well, we couldn't get in on the south side, so we pushed the door open on the north side. And about halfway down the pier, we smelled wine, so we knew we had big problems. And then when we got through the door, it was pretty much a complete disaster.
So what happens now? It's 5 weeks later. I'm sure you've called your insurance company.
Yes.
And how is that going?
Fair. They haven't given me any results. They say they're working on it, and we're hoping for the best, but we don't have any commitment.
So in the meantime, while you're waiting to hear from that, what are you guys doing?
We've been cleaning up. We've been assessing all the damage. We've been trying one by one to fix. You know, there's a lot of different stages for a winery. So we had the wine in production, which is pretty much gone. We had the wine in barrel, which is mostly gone, most of which got emptied out or floated away or mixed with salt water. And then there is bottled wine. So we lost about 50 or 60 cases, maybe a little bit more here, but luckily we had the bottled wine off site. Then we have the equipment, and then obviously the construction. We have to gut all the walls and deal with the mold and that whole problem. So we pulled out all the walls here, and we've been cleaning them, but the mold keeps coming back, so we'll have to rip out the walls probably fully and maybe redo the beams. I was hoping we could only take out the first 4 feet. And then all the electrical has to be redone.
We have mold all through here.
Yeah, we cleaned this yesterday, but it comes back.
Now, if you want to help Red Hook Winery rebuild, it's easy. You can buy their wine online at redhookwinery.com. Not only will you be helping a small business, but you will also be supporting the entire New York wine community. Another win-win.
We're optimistic. I mean, we belong in Red Hook, we belong in Brooklyn. You know, we're committed to rebuilding. We have other businesses that have been really, really supportive, which kind of helps pick us back up on our feet. So that helps. And, you know, just as long as the community stays together and supports one another, I think the businesses will be able to rebuild.
Coming up, we rounded up some friends to help load up the sleighs. Santa's special delivery for some kids in need is next, and we still need your help.